I hope Steve doesn't mind me dropping by his place today. He said I could go see him, but it's still a little awkward just to show up without warning. I start my car and let the engine warm up. All I have to do is follow the main road, right? I hope I don't get lost. I pull out into the street slowly. The tires spin on the frost-covered pavement for a second before finding a grip. I turn the car and head down the road. This place really is beautiful. I gaze at the snow-covered trees that line the road. I suddenly feel relaxed. I've been rushing around so much with school, then coming here, learning a new job. I almost forgot what it feels like to relax. After a few minutes, a farmhouse comes into view. That must be it. It can't be anything else. I park in the driveway and hurry to the door. I rap on the door furiously. Cold. No answer. I knock again, a little louder this time. Steve! On the other side of the door, I hear slow footsteps. Oh, hurry up, it's freezing out here. The door swings open slowly. Hello, may I help you? I freeze. Who is this old guy? Oh no. He must think I'm nuts to be banging on his door like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be at the wrong house. I feel like such an idiot. You're looking for Steve, right? Yeah. Then you're not at the wrong house. Oh, Steve is here? I'm Steve. What? What? Uncle, don't be mean to her. She might believe you. To my relief, Steve appears at the door. He gives his uncle a gentle punch on the shoulder. Hey Natalie, this is Sam, my uncle. Oh, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. Steve said you might be coming by. I also said you weren't supposed to scare her away. Haha, it's not my fault. I inherited my sense of humor from you. In that case, go to your room, young man. It's past your bedtime. Sam holds his hands up in defense. I understand. I'll get out of your hair. It was nice to meet you, Natalie. He gives me a small wave before walking back into the house. Sorry about that. Uncle's been pretty lively these days. I think he's bored because he doesn't work as much as he used to. Oh, no. It's fine. I look at the ground, trying to hide my embarrassment. Well, come inside. You must be freezing. Steve holds the door open to the house for me. I don't wait for a second invitation. As Steve shuts the door behind me, I rub my hands together for warmth. Here. Steve takes my hands in his and rubs them gently. Ooh, this is getting good. Better? Yeah, thanks. Steve releases me, and I let my fingers linger in his for a moment. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. So, how are things at the shop? Fine, I guess. I force a smile, but Steve isn't convinced. Still having trouble adjusting, huh? Susanna expects me to wake up ridiculously early and get straight to work. Waking up early is pretty standard around here. Steve shrugs. He looks resigned. Trust me, I know how you feel. You'll get used to it after a while. I doubt it. I cross my arms and pout. Steve smiles knowingly and drops the subject. Well, Uncle just finished making lunch. Are you hungry? Yes. I answer a little too quickly, but Steve doesn't seem to notice. I don't want to tell him I've been skimping on food at Susanna's place. As soon as Steve lifts the lid from the pot on the stove, I'm greeted by the smell of something wonderful. Oh, what is that? Chicken cacciatore. Uncle's doctor says he has to avoid red meat, so it's mostly chicken these days. He hands me a plate and motions for me to help myself. It looks like the chicken is fried though. Isn't that bad for you? Well, you have to pick your battles. He laughs nervously. Looks like this uncle of his is a pretty stubborn guy. I sit at the table and take a bite of the chicken. Stubborn or not, he's a great cook. At least he makes a mean chicken cacciatore. And more. You should come by and eat with us. He always cooks way too much. You and your uncle are so alike. Are you ever serious about anything? Of course. Steve closes his eyes and touches his hand to his chin, as if he's in deep thought. I'm not convinced. Nothing escapes your eyes. Life's too short to be serious all the time. You're supposed to enjoy it. I guess that's true, but he sounds like he's never serious about anything. I hear you there. I hate it when people keep insisting that I have to worry more about what I'm gonna do with my life. Why can't I just enjoy it? Well, I'm not saying that you should never think ahead or plan to do things with your life. I just think if you're too serious about your goals, you might miss out on what you should really be doing. He laughs. Not like I'm the best judge of this or anything. Until I came here, I was what most people would call a slacker. A slacker? You work on a farm and take care of your uncle. It's hard to picture you as a slacker. Really? There's a surprise. From the way my dad speaks, you'd think I'm still a slacker. In fact, he's the reason why I came to Fairbrook in the first place. He said I needed to learn discipline. I can't complain though. In the end, I'm glad that I came. I wish I were. You don't like it here? I don't know. I'm really not that comfortable. I feel left out of everything. Like I'm just the third wheel. Are you sure that's not just your own misconception? The people around here definitely aren't the type to leave anyone out. Maybe you're just pushing us away because you don't want to belong here. I don't know. Maybe. Well, it's just a thought. Anyway, I need to get some work done before it gets dark. Oh, I guess I'll go then. Don't think this means I don't want you around, Natalie. In fact, please do feel free to come by anytime you want. Thanks. Steve walks me to my car and waits in the driveway as I pull out. As I drive back, I think about what he told me. Am I being left out by everyone else? Or am I really just pushing everyone else away? Maybe I should try to be a little nicer to people. It couldn't hurt to at least try. So how are things going with you? Not bad. I admit, I'm a little tired of looking at flowers though. It does get a little tiring after a while, huh? Hang in there. Steve and I walked for a little while, but I get tired quickly.